Hi besties, we're here, we're queer, we're gonna do a reading. We're gonna draw, we're gonna pull some cards, we're gonna go over the messages I got this morning. As soon as I woke up, I got like a full download. Don't really know what all of this means yet, but we'll run through it really quickly. We have stars, pentacles, big fortune, success, fame, attention, role models, becoming a role model. I heard fame doesn't matter, don't give up. Like as you're about to strike gold, you give up and then like the gold's gone, whatever. Nice guy, stargazing. The stargazing song by Travis Scott came through, I don't know. Astrology, birth chart reading, horseshoes, dental work, braces, medallion, amulet, clouds, sky, space, science discoveries, science class, and then named star, which I think is like someone naming a star after someone. Anyway, let's get into the drawing. Given the downloads, I would love to draw some stars. We have this one or this one. I think I want to do this one. How's your day? Are you having a good day? I hope so. All right, Spirit, you know why we're here. Let me know what's going on. All right, we will go over. I love this color, but it's drying out, so we're gonna go to the other one. We're gonna go over the downloads I got this morning. I thought it was really interesting that a bunch of like astronomy and like astrology was coming up, because I didn't know this like when I was getting the download or whatever, but there's like this air show happening in town today, which is strange. Also, if you see any, if you hear any loud fucking planes, it's what's going on. I'm being told to go over the striking gold. I feel like someone's doing something and I feel like you really like it, but you're like about to give up for some reason, and I don't understand why, because you like it. Are you maybe not getting the attention that you need from this thing? Like if you're trying to put yourself out there and it's just not really working. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But Spirit is telling you not to give up, because right as you give up, you're walking away from like everything that was meant to come from this thing, you know? And you don't want to do that. You've been working so hard. You've been working so hard. And you don't want to give up right before success hits. But don't feel bad that you're getting that message, because that happens to a lot of people. It happens to like everybody, I feel like. That's happened to me. I have given up so many times. And if I would have just stuck with the things that I had enjoyed and that I knew was right for me, maybe I'd be in a different spot. But I gave up. So we'll never know. There's something about like, hold on, I want to show you this color. It's not the color that I want. Where is my dark yellow? Here it is. I hope you can see that. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't remember. But horseshoes could be a sign. That came through earlier. Someone might name a star after someone, which is really interesting. Someone needs to get like a full birth chart reading. I don't know how to do that, so like look on Etsy maybe. Etsy has everything. I feel like I maybe want to pull some cards soon, just to get some new information. Spirit, speak clearly something about camping. Like camping and just like sitting on your car, like the roof of your car, and just like stargazing. That's interesting. What else? I'm seeing like, it could be a couple, but they're just like on their car, and it's like, I can't tell the color of the car, but there's like a lake nearby, which is interesting. The lake could be really cleansing if you go into it, which could be really cool. Why are you showing me this? I heard getaway, but not like bad, but like as in take a vacation, like a getaway. Especially if you've been thinking about taking a getaway with your partner, give it a go. I just heard Michigan. Ann Arbor. I don't know what's in Ann Arbor, but I'll let that speak for itself. Okay, Spirit, which cards? Okay. I just heard special, special, special. What? What is that about? What's special? Tsunami, wake up call. That's interesting considering the water coming through. This time away, this getaway could lead to some type of wake up call. Love. Oh, yeah. Spend some time with your lover. You might, excuse me. I always burp when I channel. You might walk away from this like getaway, even if it's not with a lover, but like a friend or something, or even by yourself, with like a new sense of self-compassion or compassion for each other. Ebb and flow. Water is coming through crazy recently. Tell me why. Lotus flower, unfoldment. I just heard grow through it, grow through it, grow through it. And like the lotus, when you're facing something so like deep and dark and heavy, you just have to like grow through it. Just like keep going. What else, Spirit? Music, harmony. Okay. This is the bottom of the deck for this. I'm being told to switch. Oh, this is our emotional support Peggy. Just gonna hang out with us. Look at these cards. They're so pretty. Okay, what other messages, Spirit? There might be some type of like drum circle or like community music thing happening. Whoa. Four of Fire, which would be the Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing like this fire pit, which is interesting. There's something about like arts and crafts coming through too. Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords. Okay. Maybe doing arts and crafts to like ease your anxiety or ease the like overwhelm in your brain. Eight of Earth, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I love this card because when you read the book about it, this is talking about like turmeric and like using turmeric to dye like fabric. So maybe you could have, you don't have to host, but like going to or hosting some type of like, oh shit, some type of like dye class, arts and craft thing. I don't know. We have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. Look at this. There's something about like studying here which is interesting because in the beginning I got like science and like science class and like learning for some reason. Tell me about that. Like, whoa, okay. Spirit speaks. 8 of water, so 8 of cups. There might be some type of like, we'll get to these, some type of like walking away from, like you're already learning something or you're already like taking classes. Yeah, Papa, is that true? It's me, kitty cat. Like walking away from like an education that isn't working for you. There's a 3 of water. Look at that little teacup. That's so cute. Oh, and a little kitty. There's a little kitty. Okay. So that's 3 of cups. So spending time with friends, having some sort of community. 4 of air, which is the 4 of swords with lavender. Okay. Interesting. I'm being told to draw again. I kind of want to pull one more. 10 of earth. Interesting. There's like a resilience coming through. Okay, I'm being told to switch. What is this resilience? What is this talking about? It could be the same thing we were talking about earlier about like not giving up. Something about growth here, like slow and steady growth. Whatever you're like working on, it could have a really, really slow start, but like Spirit is telling you to just stick with it and grow with it. Grow as it grows, even if it does take a while. What else? What? Like papa, pin, pa. What is that? I don't think that's in a language that I know. Okay, I heard penny. That reminds me of Penny from Stardew Valley. Oh my god. Penny from Stardew Valley, she is not a teacher, but she like teaches the kids in the valley and like the game. So education is coming through again. Why? I heard teaching the future. Oh shit. I forgot to, I have to put this thingy behind my paper or else it bleeds through. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, like teaching the future. There's also something about like desks. Definitely teacher vibes, definitely school vibes, but I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna draw a little more and then I'm gonna pull some tea leaves. I really like the tea leaves, but do not fear. Do not fear the tea leaves. They can be a little bit negative, but like they're there for a reason. They're there for a reason. That's also a message. Somebody is there for a reason. Somebody in your life, possibly. What is going on, Spirit? I'm being told to move away from the education, so let's move on to something different. Speak, Spirit. Okay. We have tent. What was I can't make this shit up. Camping. Okay, but anyway, temporary situation. Forest. Camping again. Okay. Muddled, unclear thinking. Lily, spiritual love. And then valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Y'all, I couldn't make this shit up as I tried. I was just talking about Stardew Valley. But anyway, tell me more. Tell me more. There's over like 200 cards in this deck. Like, I could not have planned that if I tried. Okay. We have October, which if you're watching right now, it is August. Oh my God. That's fucking crazy. Something really special between like October and August. So like this reading is timeless, but like if you're watching it as it's out, like from now until October, which is interesting. I've been getting that in my personal readings as well. Cain, pay attention to your health. If there's something that you've been meaning to address with your health, now between, October is the time to do that. Which is also a reading for me. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. That's interesting. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Yeah, going back to the temporary situation. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah. I feel like that's going back to the like giving up energy we were having. These messages are not super clear to me right now. Take all of those, some of those as like confirmation. Just take them as they resonate because this is general. What else, Spirit? There's like hills. Oh, I haven't read this book, so I'm like hesitant to talk about it, but if you watch Chloe Taylor's readings, shout out to her, she's amazing. But she always talks about this book it's called The Mountain Is You. And it's basically just like you are the one standing in your way. And as much as that like sucks so bad to hear, for most of us it's true. For most of us it is true. So like get out of your own way. You know? There's a Mac Miller song. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's on the Swimming album. But he talks about how, like, he just wishes he would just get out of his own fucking way. So maybe that resonates for somebody. Being told to switch. And they're telling me exactly which color to use. Wonder which one. Vivid purple or vivid reddish purple. Okay. No. I have to use this one. Okay. What else, Spirit? I heard pink is for everyone. Pink is for everyone. Something about gender. Gender here. Someone might be questioning their gender. Ooh, baby. Do I know that? It's okay to question your gender. In fact, it's a good thing. I feel like a lot of people... Sorry, that's my cat. Are really squared. That's funny. Are really scared to question their gender, but like nothing bad can come from it. Even if you end up like at the end of the day just being cis, you still did the work to figure out who you are, which is really amazing. And if you end up being trans, you know, no hate to cis people, but that's even better. Being trans is amazing. I kind of want to do more with this pinky color. Where should I go? What should I do? I want to do a little... Speak spirit. What else? I've heard 4 of Cups. Why? There could be an offer coming through for somebody. It could be love, but I'm feeling it's like a job. Besties, sorry about that. I ran out of phone storage, but we're just gonna get back into it. I was talking about the Four of Cups energy that was coming through. Sorry. I was saying that it could be like a love offer, but it could be a job. There was another message about like a love offer, but we'll see if it comes back because I don't really remember. Spirit, what were we talking about? Okay, we'll switch. There could be some type of love offer that you like turn your nose up at. The Spirit's like, give it a chance. Unless it's like really bad energy. Like, use your intuition, you know. You don't want to be with someone that's, you know, bad. Yeah. This is orange color. What else, Spirit? I'm feeling like we may end the reading soon. I just heard like, you know, when someone's just like waiting on a proposal, and so when it happens they get really excited. I just heard like the yes, 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 of course I'll marry you. It's cute. Someone could like hit on you at a store. It might be kind of weird, but I feel like this took a lot of courage to like actually say something new. Oh, Spirit. I just heard it's gone. What is gone? I heard duh. Okay. And then I heard no more, but I don't want to be done drawing. Okay. We'll see if there's any more messages coming through. For some reason, there's like summer camp coming through, which like it's almost fall right now. So I don't know about that. Why are you showing me this? I heard date night. I don't know. What color? What color? What color? What like a red or blue? Do this one. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we won't do that one. We'll do this one. There's like, Spirit says, look to the clouds. Look to the clouds. Look to the clouds. You'll find your answer in the clouds. And then I heard adoption. That's interesting. That color's almost out. Just saw 44 on my recording thing. Purple. We'll do purple. Any last messages? Any last... I heard last words. Might be saying goodbye to somebody. Not like death, but like the end of a relationship or friendship, or I don't know what it is, but Spirit is telling me to tell you that when they remove people from your life, that it's to make room for something more suited for your like growth. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to like outgrow people, because some people are just not on the same wavelength, you know. All right, we are nearing the end of our reading. I'm feeling like I want to get like 1 or 2 advice cards for you. I just heard, hit it, bestie. There's like a little dance party, or like you're going on a road trip or something. It's really cute. I can't stop drawing. Okay. A couple advice cards and then we're out. Out. Okay. Got a couple of things. Also, the adoption message I got earlier was not about like kids. It was about like animals. 9 of fire, 9 of wands. Okay. 6 of water. I think it's hiiiii of air. I'm not sure. We're gonna do what we, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. We're gonna do what we did at the end of the last reading, and I'm just gonna show these to you, and I want you to reflect on how they make you feel. So just use your intuition. Okay. A couple of advice cards. Oh. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. What did I just say? I cannot make this up. Not even if I tried. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Dogs, getting together with friends. Yeah, that's confirmation. Number 1 on the adoption, and number 2 that you need to have some type of like friend gathering. Couple more. Bell, announcement. Not unsuccessful plans. And then wind chimes, peace and harmony. This is the back of the deck energy, older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. And here's the last card. That's cute. A little stuffy. This is a beautiful card. What does it make you feel? What does it make you think of? That's it. Here is the final art piece. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I am Mars Redwood on Instagram and TikTok. If you liked this, you know what to do. subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I love you, and I hope you have a good day, and thanks for spending time with me. Okay, bye-bye.